Chris Singleton with you. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. And starting in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Wyatt Langford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out.
Now pitching.
Taijuan Walker, ready or not, 99. In the game now after the injury. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Corey Seager, leading the AL in batting average. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Seager matched a homer in his last game.
No.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Oh.
Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Ball four, and Seager has taken his base. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's way high, and that is ball one. Nimmo getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and his batting average this season is over 400.
Oh.
Man at first, one away. Runner takes off, and that is out of play. The 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him swinging.
Batting fourth, first baseman Jordan Berger.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And
they get the force. That's the inning. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Brandon Marsh leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Batting second, first baseman.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
So here is Bryce Harper. A little out front there as he swings through it. Oh, 1 now.
0-1. That's a ball.
That one almost got him. On the ground. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
One gone runner at first. Here comes Schwarber to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Next offering is fouled back. Set down on strikes. Went back to the splitter and it was effective.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Harper off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. 1 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman Josh Smith.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Garcia takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting seventh, catcher Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. There's the strike. Realmuto thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And now it's even up. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Sliced hard but foul. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
This is Bryson Stott. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Ball one there. Second inning here. No score. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Lifted in the air out to left. Takes it in for the out.
Batting seventh, third baseman Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Sosa with a homer in his last game.
Nope, that's inside.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The Phils looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Way upstairs, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes in the bottom.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers.
Oh! That's a ball.
The count 2-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Sebastian Walcott. To third. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
For the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
Left fielder Otto Kemp.
Right through there for a strike. This to third, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
March batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
One out man at first. Bryce Harper digs in now. Walked his first time.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Frank, woo!
And there's a ball. Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
This one chopped up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swinging a foul out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. To the right side. Over to Seager. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Corey Seager.
Seager, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
0-1 down. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play, and now it's Jake Burger to hit.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's JT Realmuto. That's outside. And that's ball one. Realmuto, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it is gone. He nails one out to right. That's his 50th career homer. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the fifth. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Check
No,
swing.
that's a ball.
No appeal. Ball one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Flied to right his first time. That one outside. Ball one.
Ball two.
Runner on the move. That one ripped but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. That one way inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And there's a foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jack Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Sebastian Walcott.
Next up for Texas, Sebastian Walcott.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike. And that's way high. Now 1-2. Now one missed. Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Garcia wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Struck him out looking.
Center fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks in. No big deal.
And here's a slow roller. Smith. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Strike! Woo!
The 0-1. And this one gets away. Can't squeeze it. No advance, though. Garcia on third with 2 out. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tanner Banks.
Tanner Banks.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Nope, that's away.
And the 1-0. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-0. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw. And so they end up with some speed on at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes Corey Seager. A walk, and he's also singled.
Oh.
Step off throw to first. It's low, gets away. And he's out easily. The lefty, the 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
Up next for the Rangers, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball. Hot.
The 1-0.
Nope. Ball 2.
The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one pulled foul. Left field. Kemp racing in towards the infield. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Burger.
Go-ahead run on base. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitch.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tanner Banks done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. 1 for 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out number 3. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
Trey Turner now.
shortstop, Trey Turner.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Pitch kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
One out man at first. That'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Huh.
Right through there for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 3 and the Phillies 1. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Yes.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
So digging in, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1.
Ball low.
Kirkering, a 6'2 righty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th round pick in 2022. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's to third, and it stays fair.
I
know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, the batter down, Jack Peterson. The 1-0. And another ball. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Peterson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 aboard with 1 out. Sebastian Walcott stepping in for the Rangers.
Boog, his home run streak is so consistent. At this point, if he doesn't get one today, we should call it a slump. Hey, he set his own standard.
Kirkering not happy that was called a ball, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The Rangers trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one. And a count 1 and 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for Texas.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michelle Otañez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Baumler also getting ready. Now the 0-1. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. stays alive. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side and foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And that'll load the bases. So up next, Brandon Marsh. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
On the inside corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 1-1 now. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
First base.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swinging a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, out of here, grand slam. Bryce Harper with a star scraper, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-3.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michel Otañez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Texas.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Carter Baumler. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
2 down, bases empty. And now here is Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brad Keller, ready to make his season debut. Now it's Corey Seager. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Drilled out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Now that's smacked to right center. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Rangers, First baseman.
So runners at the
Berger.
corners, nobody out. Jake Berger now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. The Rangers with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now he breaks his bat. Harper. Oh, a great flip. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
And here is Josh Young.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do.
Oh.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Making a move at third. The pinch runner for the Rangers, Michael Hellman, getting some more speed on the bases. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a rocket to right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
At the plate, Danny Jansen.
Well, they have to believe they can finish this comeback now. Time's running out, but they're in striking distance. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swings through that. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Young off of first with 2 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 7-6. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Zach McCambley, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Peterson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Phillies 6. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
The Rangers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to short, Seager. No throw, he's safe at first.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Carter Baumler departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for Texas,
Chris Martin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The tying run is 90 feet away. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tapped on the ground softly to short. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. Sebastian Walcott stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia moving back for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So now it's Corey Seager.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Up the middle, Turner slings to first, and that's the inning. Rangers go down quickly there as they still lead by 1. It's 7-6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia. A chance at his first save of the year. Leading off, Otto Kemp.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. And it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One-run game, bottom 9. Oh, 2 now. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a really good take.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
One out man at first. And now Bryce Harper.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. The Rangers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. And now two aboard. The winning run is on base. Now the tag at third. And they got him.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.